Hey, it's Bonnie, and today I'll be putting up for download a furniture add-on that I've been working on for a few weeks. This add-on was created by me and TabbyFir, and I did most of the behavior and the resource packs, but she did most of the models. And I'll leave all the links for her in the description. And what this add-on does is it adds 68 different type of furniture that you can use to decorate your worlds. And you can use this in survival. If you want to use it for survival, I'll show you how to do that. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that this mod is compatible with 1.17 and 1.16, but there will be two different downloads. One will be for 1.16, and the other one will be for 1.17 and above. This just because a lot of people are having issues when they try to install some of my mods if they were created for 1.16. Sometimes they don't work on 1.17 or the other way around. So just depending on which version you have, if you're on version 1.16.100, download the 1.16 version, and if you're on 1.17 or above, then download the 1.17 version. There is a resource and a behavior pack. You have to install both of them or this will not work correctly. And first, let me show you all the furniture that I added and how it works. Some of these do have some functionality, and let me show you how it all works. So all of these are blocks. Only like two of them are entities, but they all do function correctly. So you can sit on all the chairs. So I did add a few different types of chairs. They all do work. I also added a stool, some modern chairs, and these are blocks. So these are not entities. So but these do, but you can but you are able to rotate these, so depending on which direction you're looking, this is how the block will be placed, and this works for almost all the furniture. We also did add some beach chairs, so if you're making like a beach map or a pool or anything, you can use these. And we also added some benches, and since these are blocks, some of these are more than one block wide, and if you didn't know, for custom blocks you can only make them solid the size of a full-size block. So if it goes over the size of a full-size block, it will not be solid. So to fix this, I did divide these into two different blocks. But for this one, you only have to place one of them down, and the other one will be placed. But like I said, these are two different blocks, and this does work on any direction you want. So this will place it correctly. But this is only for the ones that are more over one block wide. The couches work the exact same way. So this one, it has three different seats, and this is 3 blocks wide, and you are able to sit on any of the seats, whichever one you choose. Whichever one you click on, that's where you're gonna sit. And for this one, it's the same thing. You only place one block, and then it places the other two. One advantage of this is that you can pick the block in the middle and the one on the side, and you could extend the couch, so you can make this as big as you want, and you could sit on any of these. Or you could also do the opposite and make it a lot smaller. So if you wanted it to be only 2 blocks wide, you could also do that. But when you want to get rid of them, it will be 3 different blocks. This one works the exact same way. You only get 1 block, and then it places the other 2. And we added 3 different types of TVs. This was an old type of TV. This one does not work. You cannot interact with this one. But these other 2 are interactable. So if you click on this one, you can turn it on, and it does have a few different channels that you can pick between. Same with this one. And if you want to turn it off, just keep going until it cycles through all the channels. Or you can just leave it on any of these. And the TV stand works the exact same way. You place one down, and then it places 2. So same with this one. If you wanted to make it a lot bigger, you could just expand it using the other blocks. Or you could also make it smaller, whatever you choose. This is a really good way to customize your furniture in case you want it bigger or smaller, whatever you want to do. Another thing that I want to show you is that we did add inventory to some of the furniture. So furniture like this kitchen cabinet or this drawer do have inventory. So if I click on this one, first it opens it, and if I click on it again, it does have inventory in there. So you could put whatever you want in there, and it does close by itself after 3 seconds. Same with this one. You click on it, it opens, and then you can access the inventory. So you can place whatever you want in there, and it does close by itself. And these 2 trash cans, these 2 also have inventory. But for this one, you cannot access the inventory from the sides. If you want to access the inventory on this one, you have to click on the top. This will allow you to access the inventory from this trash can. Same with this one. You have to click on it from the top if you want to access the inventory. It will not work if you try to access it from the sides. and we added 5 different types of lamps. These are working lamps. They do turn on and off, so you can see the texture change whenever you turn it on or off. And these all work the exact same way. And these do produce light, so if I go over here where there's a bit less light, whenever it's on, it is producing light, and if I turn it off, it stops producing it. And there's also a few different types of decorations that do move. Like the ceiling fan, the blades on this one will spin all the time. This one cannot be turned off, but I might add that in a future update. And the hand on this clock is moving constantly, so this one does work. There's also a working toaster, and the way this one works, for now, I might change this in a future update, but for now, the way it works, you just click on it with a piece of bread, and it will add the bread to the toaster. If you click on it one more time, it will pull it down, and then after a few seconds it will drop toast, and you can eat the toast. But I might change how this one works in a future update. There is also an Xbox Series X. This one turns on and off. This one, that's all it does, but you can interact with this one. Same with this boombox, you are also able to interact with this one. And for now, this one only has one song, but I will, like I said, I will be updating this one. I will add a lot more songs to this boombox, but for now it only has one. So to use this one, you just click on it once, and a song will start playing. And the way you turn it off, you just click on it again, and this turns it off. And that's how that one works. There is also working sync, so if you click on this one, this turns it on and off. And this gaming chair, this one is an entity, and the reason I made this one an entity is so you could move around. So since this one does have wheels, I made it movable, that way you could move around with this one. You could also sit on the toilet. And this diving board, I made it so whenever you step on it, you get jump boost. That way you could jump a bit higher whenever you get on top of this one. I also added this computer with the keyboard. You could interact with it. This one, all it does is just turn on the screen. I might add some different animations to this one, but for now, this is how this one works. It only turns on and off. And this one is also the other entity that I added. This one is just a picnic blanket with some food and plates on top of it, and you can sit on this one. This way I made this one an entity, that way you're able to sit on it, and you could sit up to 2 people on this one. So two different players can sit on this one at the same time. This one's a shower. This one is not usable right now, but it will be updated in the next version. I will add some animations to this one to make it look a lot better. We also added 2 different types of plates. One is a small plate. This one, you could stack this one up to 7 high, so this one is stackable. And we also added a big plate. This one you can place food on top of it. For now, the only food that works with this one is chicken, but we will be updating this one with a lot of different food that you can place on it. But for now, if you click on it with a chicken, this does place the chicken on top of it. And if you click on it again, you can eat this, and this will give you your whole food bar back whenever you eat it, and then it will disappear. And there's also a few other different blocks that are just used for decoration, like this basket, the speakers. There's 2 different types of speakers, a refrigerator, a stove, 2 different types of plants. And some of these will have functions. Some of these don't have functions right now, but they will have it in the next update. Gaming desk, a kitchen counter, a coffee table, a plant stand, a dog house, a blender, and a gaming laptop, and a mailbox. This one will have inventory too, but I will update this one in the next update. And a towel, and this one's just for decorating. And now let me show you how you get all of this furniture in survival. So if you are playing in survival and you want to get any of this furniture, the way you do it is that you have to find a wandering trader. So once a wandering trader spawns in, I will trade you any of these furniture. You can buy any of the furniture from them, but they only trade 15 at a time. So if you don't find the furniture that you want, if you find a different villager, a wandering trader, like, he will probably have it. And the prices are always random. So this one costs 4 emeralds right now, but if another one spawned in, it might cost less. So they cost anywhere between 1 and 5 emeralds. And if I spawn another one, this one will have different furniture with different prices. So this one has some different furniture, and these all do have different prices. So this is how you get them for now. I will be updating the mods so you could craft them, but for now, that's the only way that you can get them. And that's pretty much it. If you guys do have any questions or any problems with this add-on, just let me know. The download link for this one will be in the description. If there is any other furniture that you guys want to see in this pack, just let me know. Or if there's any other mod that you guys want me to make, just leave a comment.